Hi, how's everybody doing today? Clint the audio guy here with Xtend Technologies again. I just want to show you a new speaker we got in. This one is pretty cool from SVS. This is our first of the Ultra series. We've got the Prime Towers and the Prime Surround System in the back, as well as many of their subwoofers around the store. But we thought we'd try out some Ultra series because people have been asking about them. Now, this speaker is actually pretty impressive. It's a 6.5-inch woofer, fiberglass woofer, and then an aluminum dome tweeter. The one thing that struck me right away is how nice the cabinets are. Nice solid cabinet. The piano gloss is as smooth as I've seen. Most of the piano gloss cabinets are, even very expensive speakers, they have flaws because they polish them so smooth that you can see every little ripple and everything in them. So if you look close enough, none of them are perfect, but these are as close to perfect as I've seen with the gloss, so that's kind of cool. They have this chamfer cut on the front, give it a little bit of style, help with diffraction on the baffle. They also have some cuts on the bottom here, which kind of gives it a bit of shape. The cabinet, when you hold the speaker, it feels very dense, and they come in at about 19 pounds, which is pretty solid for a 6.5-inch speaker in this price range. We've got the anodized aluminum trim rings here in the gray, and then they do a fiberglass 6.5-inch woofer. Just kind of ties it all together nicely visually. On the back, they are ported on the top, and then they've got your typical by-wire binding posts on the bottom. That's something I think most manufacturers just do because everybody else does it and they don't want to look like they cheaped out. But in my opinion, the most underused thing in audio is the by-wire binding post. You can bi-amp them. By-wiring is really negatable, debatable, let's say, if there's even a benefit to it. By amping, there's a benefit, but nobody's going to do that on a 6.5-inch bookshelf. That doesn't matter, but you have the ability. You can bi-amp if you want. You can also buy wire, just if it suits you. The first thing that strikes me, they're not fully broken in yet, so I can't do a fully critical evaluation, but they sound big. It's a speaker that sounds bigger than what it is. So if you want to do a monitor system, smaller cabinet, there are benefits to smaller cabinets, usually sound staging and less cabinet resonances to deal with. So it's easier to get cleaner sound out of a monitor generally. You pair these with a subwoofer and the system will sound huge. So these come in the U.S. right now at $1,200 a pair. I believe they're sold individually, so you'll see them at $599, but that's just one speaker. Keep that in mind. They don't use a magnetic grill, which is a little unusual for the times we're in. It presses in. I'll just show you the other one. I can't do it with one hand. But they're nice and clean looking. And if you got some light shining in the window, let's see if you can kind of see through the grill a little bit. But yeah, nice little pair. I guess they sounded really good at the show, so now we got them. We have them in stock as well, so we got a few pairs here. So come on in and check them out. I'll continue to break them in here. The sensitivity is 87 dB, so on the lower side, so they'll be able to handle some decent power. They'll also play bass down to about 45 hertz, and they have extension in the treble up to 32 kilohertz, which is beyond human hearing, but some people believe that the frequencies above our hearing are actually perceivable in some way and might add to air and the space around instruments and stuff. What else can I tell you about them? 8 ohm speaker, 87 dB. So we're powering them here with the Rogue Audio Sphinx version 3, which is 100 watts per channel, and it powers them just fine. We're plenty loud before 12 o'clock on the volume knob. So thanks for watching, and feel free to stop by Xtend Technologies, and I would love to play these for you. All right, you guys have a good one.